Well, this is a real truth around Coonradt Jr. and people forcibly beating me and sucking people into flows and ill intentions and good intentions and workflow and all natural flow and all kinds of good shit from multiple walks of life. Anyway, we're in Denver now with a different style of repetitive cycle, and we're having to stop flow and realign and separate people after last year's dumb shit and different sections and getting to know more people's parts more and more and more and better. Oh, found a very, very, very messed up mix that we're looking for. Certain styles of forced accidents and canines within vehicles, and over in the other section over in Idaho, I didn't make the video for the fucking internet yet, but we got a whole lot of information. I got like 17 gigs worth of direct video footage and photos of some of the baddest shit ever. I am not even joking either. Fucking, like, you know, I'm a firm believer of not censoring people. I'm even censoring some of my own shit, dude. I ain't even kidding. I got that much fucking detailed stuff. Like, we ain't kidding at all. You know what I mean? So, anyway, man, there's like hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of verification translations. Friggin' multiple bloodline translations. Friggin', like, I couldn't even believe the amount of shit. So, anyway. Here we are in Denver, and came across a couple different styles of trucker flow mixes versus other people's mixes in the trucker flow, and where certain problems with shape-shifting from last year's flows and this year's flows, where people actually kind of matched up together. You know, just like the pictures I got on my cell phone from the beginning part of some of these flows. One of the other drivers in an alternate flow from last year's flow, actually being me and crossing my path over here with his dog in a specific style of shape-shifting and sear sides, you know. And then I came across another situation like that over at another truck stop near here, and it was just the exact opposite. And you know, some of the cleanup crew styles when you got parts coming at your body, you know, in some very temperamental areas, we'll say. So anyway, a lot has been going on since the last video. A lot of work, a lot of a lot of flow mixes, you know, a lot of different people's parts, a lot of people meshing together and situating and building and fixing and realigning and backing up and going forward and backing up and whole house level movement sightings. And, you know, for those of you that, you know, don't really know what a super sear is, because we all have all natural sear sides. Some of those multiple bloodline ones are a little bit different, and some other sides of us that I know other people, because some of you guys are hearing some repetitive cycles and some other stuff, and there's a lot of area awareness in quite a few areas, very specific certain styles of repetitive setups. Yes, you are, Michaela. Another good one. Another one of my daughters. Some of my children actually come out here and help also sometimes, you know. It ain't just me and other people. You know, sometimes we come out here for good, you know, work and stuff, so. Anyway. So we've had that situation, and then it co-flowed with false start, you know, which is what happened to my friend Starla. And we were kind of hunting down some of these forced accident styles, her, me and my other daughter, several other crews, and we found the false start one with a T-bone accident today. And it was kind of being held out of time because of a couple different areas that we're working on that section. And so I got needed from some other people too to see a different setup, which involves very ill stuff with ample setups. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like any of you guys on here anyway, so. Anyway. Now I'm having to hear somebody say they're gonna stop promoting my video. Hey, I'm just being honest. Some of this stuff crosses you guys' path also. So why not be true, especially if it's for the betterment? You know what I mean? For real. Because anyway, most of our areas of this country and other areas are way better, so some of us have been in a long time, and a lot longer than some of the other people. You know, like even me, I've been coming out here since a child, you know, not only without my body since a child, but as I got older. You know, and some of the other people involved in some of these flow works and stuff, you know, we've literally been up in this shit since kids, like since children. You know what I mean? And some of these areas where stuff's getting switched around and, you know, we're catching people in certain situations, lying to people and switching stuff around on people and making it seem like it's other people when it's really not. You know, like I've had to document, like, I'm literally, I know you can see it off the video, I'm being thanked by somebody else, sensory, that's kind of flowing towards me. Friggin', like, so many of us have been, like, waiting to, like, catch some of these flows, literally for years and years, some of these hold styles. Literally some of these hold styles, I've been noticing that, you know, my voice and what I'm actually hearing on the other side of my video isn't exactly matching up right, you know what I mean? So, you know, we've been kind of catching some flow styles that, you know, are out of timing and stuff like that, and, ain't no bullshit, too. Like, it's pretty wild, man, so, ultimately everybody seems to be getting along fairly decently, so if you guys are seeing some of the stuff on the video, don't get scared. We originally got called because some of our sides were pulling through in a structural defect last year, and that's why I made my first Real Truth video, the bottom one, and so now we're finding different sections that need a little bit more help, you know, with some of our other sides, and, you know, it's already known that I'm an all the right way Gemini, so, you know, I deal with spiritualness in the real right ways, the real right truth and honesty, and, you know, because ultimately I don't really want to lie to myself, and I wouldn't want to lie to nobody else. And so some of you guys are going to see some shit on this video. But it's already on the fucking internet anyway, so I don't care. I'm serious. It's just a matter of knowing what it is, like it's our other sides. You know, so that's why I've been, like, kind of monitoring myself, like right there in the smoke. You can kind of see some of our other parts, like cleaning specific stuff that I'm feeling on my body away from me. You know, and sometimes in the cigarette smoke it silhouettes our other parts. You know, so I got some good fog work done. I am not even joking. See, I can feel something on my hand. I know you can see it. I think it's one of my daughter's sides or something. Yeah, because we got some different offset flow going on, and it's correctable. You know, it's like, they can realign from it. Some of it's visual. But when you got different mixes of, you know, force on the body and force near the body and different mixes of different bloodlines, you know, it's like, hey, that's a Firewalker side behind me, I'm half Indian. You know, even on our clanly sides, we got Firewalker sides too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even get scared. I deal with our other sides, like, all the time. All the time. I am not even joking, so. You know, now I'm having to hear some of our other cleanup crew, like you see in that smoke that just went by. That was some of our other sides silhouetted in the smoke, cleaning away certain parts and tools of ours on the other side when we're rebuilding and realigning ourselves. You know, and this is the first time I've gotten a flow with my Uncle John and my Uncle Chris being me, which is a lot of the work and stuff that, you know, we kind of went in on for all natural stuff like a long time ago. You know, and like, we've been sitting around here waiting for some of this shit for years. And, You know, now we got direct footage of stuff, and you know, a lot of real truth and wording and what's really going down, and you know, who's really being honest and who's lying and who's setting up who and who was doing it then. All kinds of stuff, you know. Like, I'm not just making a video. This is literally some of our other sides outside the truck and in the area. Literally, even some of my family talking to one another like, what are you guys, fucking joking? There's even my voice off in the distance. Now I'm getting lined up for that fucking breef thing. Yeah, I got some more other stuff. So anyway, this video is already 10 fucking minutes long. They want me to do a demonstration because I'm not just a medium, but you know, I have extrasensory perception, the ability to receive, transmit, translate, and telepathy. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'll be honest, I can telepathize a friggin' radio signal if I wanted to. I had to prove that shit a few times also. But anyway, this video I'm not going to do a smoking test or whatever with a fogger. You know, a normal average fogger. You know, sometimes some of the other guys get a hold of me and they weren't realizing I'm a trucker. You know what I mean? But I do other stuff also. I personally prefer foggers because, you know, you can not only see which direction the flow is going, and your body produces feelings and signals to let your flow and your parts know which direction they're going, but also you can get enough fog going and it's like mist, and then our other sides just disappear. I got hours of documented footage and proof. I am not even joking. It's like the other video when I was explaining with the tattoos that I have. It's literally those sides of us and more sometimes. See, like how, like in this video, see how like how I'm like looking a little out of whack with some of my other sides. You know what I mean? That's when our other sides are realigning, or when we're flowing with other matches to us. You know, like our different clanly sides and matches to our bloodlines and lots of other stuff, you know. So, bitch, be quiet. I'm going to talk to one of my other daughters, but it's somebody else off in the distance. I'm serious, too, man. That's what it's like for me sometimes. You know, I'll literally be sitting here driving or whatever, and I'm like in sensory communication, you know, either with tribalness or different clanly sides, and when a bunch of us get around one another, we break balls. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, even watched on this video, it's like half of us are pulling through, and, you know, we just got wrecked and came through some friggin' different flow work in different directions, and, you know, so now we have a couple new work zones like last year, but it's nowhere near as fucking bad as last year on the East Coast when we originally made that video. So anyway, we got a lot more stuff since then. Anyway, I'm just going to cut this video off right now so it's not too big. I'll be back on again soon, probably tomorrow. We'll do like a fogger thing and prove it even more later.